Welcome back to my channel. Today I did a requested highlighting and contouring, showing you guys how, my method and my techniques on how to highlight and contour. Plenty of different ways how to do it, but this is just how I do it. This eye look that I did was inspired by Chrisspy, who you all know here on YouTube. I watched her tutorial last night and she said, she was trying out a new eyeshadow technique for a different eye shape, and I watched it. I fell in love with it, so I tried to recreate it. So I'm gonna do a close-up so you guys can see. I was in love with it, so I had to try it, and she was right. Like, it really helps open up your eyes even more. So if y'all want to see how this eye look is done, y'all can check her out. I already did my foundation in the video, so all I really showed you guys was how to highlight and contour. I didn't show y'all how I finished setting my face or whatever because I already did that in my very first video. But for the other products that I did use for my blush, I used MAC's Copper Tone blush for the glow that you see right here on my cheeks. Yes. I used MAC's Whisper of Guilt Extra Dimension Skinfinish. Yes, that is discontinued. I hope they bring that back. But one of my favorite makeup artists that I follow and also watch on YouTube, Bankz. I'm just doing name drops and everything. But anyway, she found a great dupe for Whisper of Guilt, and it's the Kiko eyeshadow. I can't remember the name of it. It's a wet to dry eyeshadow, I believe. But she talks about that all in her videos. She found it, and I swear it's like a head-on dupe for it, and it looks awesome. She be rocking it. So on my lips, I line with MAC's Chestnut Lip Liner. I applied gel lipstick, which is like a frosty gold lipstick. It looks like this, just a frosty gold. And then on top of that, I took MAC's Oyster Girl Lip Glass. I used that on top to have a glossy look because with the eyes being more dramatic, I wanted to do, a more neutral glossy lip. I think that's all. I tell y'all all of the products that I use and show them to you in my video, but I'm also going to leave a description of it down below as well. If y'all have any more requests, because I know I was gone for like a week or so, y'all just let me know what it is that y'all want to see. As far as my hair, y'all know I got short hair, but I'm currently trying to grow it out, and it's at this ugly stage where it's looking a little, not too hot, because I'm trying not to get it cut. So I bought this, and yeah, I don't remember the name of it. I threw out the package, which was hella dumb, because I'm gonna need another one of these. I should have bought two the same day I bought this one, but I was just like, well, let me go home, let Bae see it, see if she like it and whatnot, and she love it. So I'm gonna have to try to go back in the hair store and eyeball it to see if I can find one. But it is a wig. It's not a sew-in, because I ain't got enough hair to do no sew-in. I really, I'm loving this. I'm a curly hair fan. If it ain't short hair, it's curly hair. So yeah, but I'm looking a little cute and stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Lole_D. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think, and if you all liked it. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Now, when it comes to highlighting and contouring, this is just my routine on how I do it. There's a lot of different ways that you can highlight and contour. There's plenty of videos out there, with different techniques. But some of the products that I use to highlight as far as concealers, when I first started doing highlighting and contouring, I got the MAC Prolong Wear concealer. This was my baby. This was life, That was the first concealer I rushed out and bought. I like it. The only thing I don't like about it is that you pump too much out of it, because the way that the pump is, I don't know, I can't explain it, but you'll end up using too much product. This one is an NC42 and I'm an NC50 in MAC. But now if I do still continue to use this, I'll just mix it with a little bit of my NC50 concealer to tone it down some. Another concealer that I purchased that I started liking more than the Prolong Wear was the Select Coverup. NC45. Now I started using this one and I like this a whole lot better just because it was creamier. I heard some people complain about creasing and stuff. I really didn't too much have to worry about creasing. I'm assuming maybe it's because what I would set it with, I don't know, but I really like that it was more lightweight. You could kind of feel the Prolong wear on you setting, but this one not too much. And then the most recent purchase I got was the NARS concealer in the shade Caramel. And I like this one a whole lot. It really lives up to its name. It's really creamy. So this has been my go-to concealer so far. Sometimes I still go back and forth between this and Select Coverup, but this is far, you know, has been my go-to. But I like to put it on my cheekbones, down the center of my nose, my cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin. So I'm going to go ahead and start. Then I would take my beauty blender. Excuse it, it's dirty. It's real dirty. Like, I need to wash it, but it's mine. I use it on myself. I don't use it on clients. So, and I take a little bit of Fix Plus and I wet the tip of it, you know. And then I just go ahead and start to blend. You know, some people like to go all the way to their temple. I used to do that, but now I just take it and I would like to round mine off. Also, when you're highlighting and contouring, a tip, you cannot, well, I'm not going to say you cannot, you can do what you want to do, but I wouldn't recommend trying to put a too light highlighter or a lighter concealer. Even if you put your foundation on and you still have dark circles, once you put that lighter foundation on it, it's going to still show through just because you haven't color corrected the dark circles. Now also, you know, I tend to have some dark circles from time to time. So what I like to use is, I made this little compact at MAC at the Pro Store, and I got two cream bases, and one is burnt coral and one is pure orange. And I use the burnt coral because anytime you have any type of dark circles, you want to put something peachy or orange on it to color correct it. And it's all dealing with the color wheel. I have dark circles, so I normally tend to color correct first, then I apply my foundation, and then I start to highlight and contour so you don't see those you know, dark circles, because there's nothing worse than trying to highlight and contour and having color corrected and you can still see the darkness showing through, you know, underneath the eye. So after I would highlight, I would go in and set it with my Coty Airspun Extra Translucent powder. I like this a lot, and I learned this from Patrick Starr. I watch him on YouTube a whole lot, and he's a trip. But I seen that he used this, and he actually used it over his whole face. I can't do the whole face thing, but you know, I know I started using it for my highlight to set it, and I actually love it. Before I tried the banana powder, and I don't understand how some girls can do it. They set that stuff up there, let it bake, and when they brush it off, sometimes it looks so flawless and pretty. I, for one, don't care for how the banana powder looks on me. I feel like I get flashback, but with this, I don't. And the only reason why is because after I set my highlight, I will let it, you know, do the baking or whatever they call it. And then I will go over it with my MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in dark, you know, to kind of help with the color to blend, because I don't want it to look extra bright underneath the eye. So I just, you know, and I don't go overboard with the powder. I don't pack it on a whole lot. And you only want to set it in the places where you highlight it. Now, some people like to take powder and go underneath to do the reverse contouring. I don't do that just because I feel like that's a little too much for me per se. And as far as contouring, I use two products. I first use Blunt from MAC, the blush in Blunt. And I use this, and this is kind of, for me, like a bronzer. This isn't so much of a contour. I use this to bronze first, and then I put my contour in just slightly so I can have that gradual change in color. So I take a big brush. What is this? This is the 138 from MAC. I take this, and I put a little bit of the blunt in it, and I just go where my natural contour is, and I kind of take it up some. I will also take this and use this as a light contour on down my nose. I'll take a brush. This is from a Coastal Scents, a crown brush I had a long time ago. Numbers rubbed off on it, but it's just like it looks like a MAC 217 brush. But this is what I use. Something soft and fluffy, but it's still a little bit, you know, dense, where I can have some control and it's not too flimsy, brushing powder around everywhere. And I just take a little bit of that blunt, and I just start from kind of like right here where my eyebrow is, and I just go down the side. I also like to take a little bit of that and go right here in the center where my cupid's bow is non-existent. And I put a little bit right there, and then I might go up under my lips sometimes. Now, I have been searching high and low for a contour, a true contour shade that, you know, doesn't have any shimmer, isn't too red, gives me that true, you know, shadowed look. I've tried numerous things, but, you know, makeup is multi-purpose. You don't have to use it for just one thing. So what I did was went in Sephora, and they have it where if you pick 3 shades, you get this cute little, you know, compact for free. And I picked 3 shades just to kind of make me my own contour palette. I just threw black in there just because I couldn't find another shade that I wanted to put in. I needed a good black eyeshadow. But this is just a black one. This one right here, as y'all see, I hit pan because I use this a lot. These are all eyeshadows. This one is called Coffee Break, and this one is called Morning Star, I believe. And this is just a little bit darker, but this one right here is what I use to help, you know, deepen and add definition to my contour. I'll take my MAC 109 brush, and it's really dense. I like to use this, and I swirl my brush in it, and with just a little bit. You only need a little bit because this eyeshadow is really pigmented, and it's, you know, it shows up well, but I don't want it. You want to always start with a little bit and then build up the color, because it's easier to build up than to try to blend away too much, you know what I'm saying? So I would take a little bit of this on my brush, and I just go right here. I don't go any further. And then whatever's remaining on the brush, same to the other side, right there. I take that, and then I go back in with this brush and help blend it out. So as y'all can see, I let the powder set long enough. I'm going to take a clean brush, just a clean fluffy brush, and dust away all of that Coty Airspun translucent powder. I'll just dust it all away. Okay. I like to go over that with my MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in Dark. And I just lightly go over it with the same brush that I dust everything off with. And I just go in, and then I'll take the very corner of the brush, and I go down the sides of my nose to help blend out that contour line even further. And that's it. That's how I highlight and contour. Don't look like a whole lot, but you know, it's subtle. I don't And this is for me for every day for my highlighting and contour. I'm going to go and finish the rest of my face, and I'll be right back. Hey, y'all, I'm back. This is the finished look. No, hold on, let me fix my curls. Okay. But yeah, this is the finished look. Like I said, you know, subtle highlight and contour, nothing too major. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Y'all don't know how long it's been since I wanted to record a video, but you know, you got kids and everything running around the house and baby being loud and stuff. So y'all, for me to get a quiet house right now, I'm feeling.